Hey guys, welcome back to Revolution XRC and welcome to the first part of this boom racing BRX02 Land Rover Series 2 88 kit build series. Now for the first part of this build series, we are going to be building up the chassis rail, which will closely follow the steps in the manual. If you remember my other Land Rover Series 3 88 build series, I didn't exactly cut off the videos according to the manual. I kind of did the videos according to what I wanted to accomplish for that video. For this build series, I'm going to go follow each step of the manual and make videos for each part of those steps in the manual. So the first step in the manual is the chassis rail, and this is what we will cover in this video. Now for this portion of the build, you'll need these following parts, and you'll also need these screws from bag A for the chassis, and also these body pins, which you can find in this parts bag right here. This bag A you can find in this bag right here. They're all stuffed in there. Alright, let's continue on. For this step, you'll need the following pieces. First, you'll need to thread lock all screws, so you'll need the thread lock. You'll need the 4 body pins. You'll need these 4 M3x10 button head screws, 4 M3x8 button head screws, 12 M3x10 countersunk screws, and these 4 M3x3 set screws. Alright, let's start. Let's start off with these body latch pins. Alright, let's start with the passenger side rail first. You can see here that these posts will key into this chassis rail. And for this one, we're going to be using the countersunk screws. Now let's take the rear shock mount, which is the shorter one, and you just want to make sure you get the right one. Should be this one. Nope, this way. Yep. So this is the outer edge, this is the inner edge. So the inner edge is here, outer, and for the passenger side you want it to be the forward one. This is the driver's side, this is the passenger side. And for this you'll need the countersunk screws once again, 2 M3x10s. This is what it should look like. Let's grab the rear bumper mount. Should be like that. So for this you'll need the 2 M3x8s. Alright, so let's take care of the front shock hoop. You want it to be lean towards the rear and lean towards the outside. Now let's take care of the motor mount or the transmission mount. So this one's a little bit easier. You'll see here that they're labeled left and right, L and R. So for the passenger side, I believe we're going to be using the R. Yeah, this is the passenger side, so it should be, yep, like this. Right here. And for this, you'll need the 2 M3x10s. The button screws. Alright, so you can see here on the passenger side, this front shock hoop is the tall one. It's leaning towards the rear and leaning towards the outside of the chassis. And this is the passenger side of the chassis rail. So once you're completed, it should look like this. Let's go ahead and move on to the driver's side and basically perform the same steps. Alright, that completes the chassis rail step of this build. Here is the passenger and driver's side of the chassis rails. This is what the driver's side should look like. And this is what the passenger side should look like. And that completes this part of the build series. So in this step we've completed the chassis rails, which is the first part of the manual. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for future updates on this boom racing BRX02 Land Rover Series 288 kit build series. Thanks for watching.